Oh,
You're live.
proud man, tactical, liking Miss Toll's knives and not mine. The world is going on. Good morning, YouTubes. How's everybody doing? Happy Sunday. What's the 23rd? The 23rd. Holy crap, C-Dub. You know what that means?
What?
It means 2 weeks, man. 2 weeks. Gotta be in Tejas, Texas.
So excited about that 15-hour drive. Wait, how long is it? 13?
It's long, but you get to spend the time with me. Me.
That is a positive.
That is probably why she feels like jumping out headfirst onto the asphalt at 70 miles an hour most of the time. But, you know, I just pretend. I bury my head in the sand, and she likes me as much as I like her, and I just pretend like all is well in the world. How's everybody doing?
We're excited to meet you too, Micah, and your husband.
Look at this. I'm going to start the coffee because you know why? We tired today, man. Like collectively, me and C-Dub tired. I don't really.
Yeah, so we're back. We had to argue with YouTube for a couple hours via chat.
Here's what's crazy. Via chat, a couple hours, I'm like, cool. And then dude's like, hey, man, I like knives too, and blah, blah, blah. And, oh, sorry, it's already sealed, so there's nothing I can do. And I'm like, but that's not fair. He said we violated a policy that I was handling and or transporting firearms, which I was doing neither. And apparently it was the FLM that looked gun-like. And their little AI thing saw that and was like, hey.
Looked gun-like, and it made a quick
move, and they couldn't see it.
Josh L. Hey, Josh.
Good morning, Josh.
$99.99 brunch for my tired family.
Thanks,
Thank you
dude.
so much.
I'm gonna go buy 1,000,000 pounds of coffee with that and share it with everybody. Thanks, Josh. You're very generous.
Aquanut. Yes.
So
I believe so. We can put BattleLock Grips on people's 007 orders, right? Yep.
So can. I'm gonna show y'all the final on the 007 battle worn with BattleLock. I got the sheaths done yesterday. JS.
YouTube needs to be less dumb for Mark Corona.
Oh,
hey, good morning.
Did anybody see that? We snuck it onto the website. Hunter, be prepared for links right now. We launched the Be Less Dumb merchandise section yesterday, like super quietly. Jorgie and I did it. Sweatshirts, t-shirts, gun mats, band-aids, 2 flavors of patches.
They're going to be like a pre-order though, right? Because we're going to order.
Well, the sweatshirts and t-shirts, my sweatshirt t-shirt guy was making us some for the Texas show. And I called and said, hey, dude, can you just put these on the end if we just open them up for unlimited orders? And that's great because he's starting those next week, which means it'll be a week or 2. And I'm just going to send him updated every Friday how many of these he needs to rip out because I'm telling you, this jank is popular, man. People be loving this Be Less Dumb stuff. Even dumb people, which is great. Did you guys know that you can't say the word dumb on Instagram? They block it out. You know why? Because they're dumb. So on the web, I
want to say good morning to all the people saying good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
I can't.
Good morning.
Fit it all in.
Good morning.
Jay Blaney, Stephen Clayton.
C-Dub, here's the thing. You just need to be less dumb and say good morning to everybody.
Kim Hendricks.
Did he just say that? Did he?
Chad really? Holiday Check. Am I saying that right?
She messes it
Holiday
up
Check
every day.
Is Tim making us coffee at Blade Show, Texas? LOL.
So that's how. Well, I don't know, man. As many as y'all saying it's coming up in there, I don't know, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because Emery and I are sitting there, Blade Show Atlanta, 2 or 3 years ago, C-Dub. Remember?
The year before the last show.
So 2 years ago. Emery, my friend from, anyway, Emery Morgenstern. He's tactical rifleman, the world's largest, angriest Jew that I know. He's big dude. And we were behind the booth.
Rob said too. Rob was there. He remembers.
Yeah, Rob was there, and one of Emery's friends that does some podcasting. But anyway, so we had the whole blockade set up, and we were like using an MSR, which is like a white fuel, like a gas burning stuff behind the
they're gonna
booth.
get us kicked out.
I know. I was like, man, they're gonna get us kicked out. Emery tried to get us kicked out like lots of times, but
It's told. I like the headless apparel. Looks cool.
yeah, you know.
We didn't have a model in time.
Do you remember whose head used to be on that apparel? So we cut him out of the company, so we chopped his head off for the photos also. Gone. He was the weakest link. Is that too old? It is. Too old. Anyway, so we made the coffee there. And it was kind of funny because we had like flames, like, whoo, it's awesome. Anyway, I just think.
On Izzy, I just ordered a Be Less Dumb hoodie and t-shirt. Awesome.
Hey, you used your discount, right, dude? We have some people that I'm just doing this to get this ready for later. Okay.
Micah says we can't make it until Saturday. I hope you all have knives left.
Yeah, we should. I mean,
You want us to hold something, we will.
yeah.
$4.99. Thank you,
Thanks. You. Who's you?
Micah Ramsey.
Oh, thanks, Micah Ramsey. Tell your dad, Dave. I said, what's up?
No, that's her husband, I think.
Dave Ramsey's her husband.
David.
I was talking about the. Anyway.
Oh, you're making a joke. Okay. I'm always so slow to your jokes.
You need some coffee. I need some coffee. Y'all let me know when it's 10 minutes after so I can enjoy the nectar.
We have so much stuff to talk about today.
So many incredible things. Like this week, like click, 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 click. Did y'all
Mark,
see?
I'm on the fence between a combatant and a 007. Help.
They both have two different use cases. So my suggestion is going to be
Both.
Both. I mean, really, the Agent 007 is the most clandestine full-handle fixed blade that I could possibly make. It was a lot of work that went into the whole Agent series that we started with Bob DeMarco.
And it's gone through some serious improvements since the initial prototype.
Yeah. You want to show it right now?
Yeah.
Let's show it. Here's the final on it. And look at the gun mat.
Too?
Yeah, man. Look at the gun mat, humans. Y'all see that? Lee made gun mats. I got them in the mail yesterday. Got them to Joe, our photographer. Got them to Georgie, our web guy, and put them on the website. So here they are. These are on the website, guys. Basically, this has been so popular that I'm like, we're just going to do unlimited ordering on them, and we're just going to make them. Okay. None of the videos that are out there right now are showing the actual sheath.
Ken said it's our best sheath yet.
Look how slimline this sheath is. I mean, ultra slimline. And by the way, look at this OD green BattleLock with the black screws. But listen to it. Listen. That is so, it's like, that is the loudest click and the most positive. I mean, if I don't stop it with my hand, it shoots across the freaking table. I don't know. Let's see how far we can do it. Will it go all the way across the 18-inch screen? Gone.
Oh, I just realized I didn't put Josh's.
Where did this go? It's under the thing.
I have to put Josh's thing up on the screen. I forgot to do it earlier.
Man, that shot. Wait.
There you go, Josh.
It's gone.
Thanks, Josh.
It's gone. Where's the sheath now?
He lost the sheath, y'all.
I shot it.
He's on the floor looking for it.
I'm here. Just take a gander at the battle worn while I.
So, Seabodry 5, everybody's getting this upgraded edition.
Yep.
There was some issues with the tip strength. He went back in, just really improved it based on initial testing.
Cool.
So everybody's getting this amazing version that ordered.
Yep. All the same batch. So I really love that I had the brand new sheath and then I clowned around.
Okay, you lost it. Just get up here and talk about
But people need to see the sheath later. You just talk to them about stuff, right?
How about I give them something while they
Give them
wait?
some shit.
Can I give away like one of those pre-ordered sweatshirts? Like
Sure.
we could just put in their size and order? Or is
You
it
can
too
do
late?
that. Do that. Yep, because those will be done next week, the first batch of them, the first round.
So hashtag merch. So
This is insanity.
will it be for a sweatshirt or a t-shirt?
But let them choose.
Okay, you can choose a sweatshirt or a t-shirt. Be
'Cause-
less dumb. and we'll get your size and like get it ordered.
This
'cause we
is
don't have it
crazy.
yet.
I can't believe I shot it that far and it's gone. It's totally gone. It's gone. I lost to you guys.
Showing off, trying to shoot your sheaths off.
That's what happens. How you get your head knocked in too, is shooting your mouth off. All right, this is craziness.
And you don't have a backup one, do you?
I mean, I got the ones that I didn't buff yet, but they're all the way upstairs.
There's no telling where it went. It flew off somewhere.
I mean, it's not like this room is giant. It went this way-ish.
Wait, is that it over there?
Where?
I see something by that light.
What light?
Over there by the computer.
Computer. That's a mercenary.
Oh. I can't see from this far off.
Okay, so we're just going to do a deep dive into...
Just keep going, honey. Nobody
I
wants
am
to
going.
watch you for an hour
I
looking
still
for a
am
sheath.
going. How am I going to show off the new sheath that I launched across the room like an
I have my 003 and can't wait until I can afford to add the 001 and 007 with my
All
003.
right, well, here's the
Jason
problem.
Edward.
It's gone forever.
The cat stole it, Chad said.
I have many reasons to stab that dude anyway.
Hey, what's up, Umberto?
Man, I can't just not carry on without the brand new sheath that I finished yesterday. All right, we over here?
Yep.
Shenanigans. Look at the freaking battle worn on this. I don't really know that there is a better combo.
Correct. See, Beaudry, I'm surprised they didn't shut down the stream with you shooting that sheath.
Oh, don't say that. Don't give them any ideas. So, all right. So battle worn with the OD green and the black. I mean, my
And
God.
people are saying you were showing your stinky stripe.
That's not true. I got suspenders on. Freaking, were you showing the crawling around the floor?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Why wouldn't you let them look at the knife instead of my
I'm so
anus?
sorry.
But no, I mean maybe my shirt, but I got spenders on. Y'all want to see nudity? I'll do it.
Hey, your sidearm. Here, let me put you back over here. Your sidearm is
I thought you were showing the knife anyway. You weren't the whole time I'm standing here like this?
some of the time.
Man,
You know, I go back and forth to add interest.
she needs some coffee and stuff. Where? I can't.
He's distracted now, trying to find this.
Oh man, it'll drive me insane until I put my hands on it. Y'all know me, right?
I guess I gotta just give y'all some merch.
This is.
Hey, you're being shown right now because that's where my giveaway thing is.
So don't unzip my pants.
And your whole
Got it.
item is out.
I'm not touching it though.
Back to Rumble for nudity, lol.
Goodness gracious. All right, let's just the whole item. That's the SIG P365 Legion for those of you that care. Man. All right, I've been crawling around. I gotta open the vents a little.
For the Be Less Dumb stuff.
I should be less dumb. That was so dumb. Why did y'all let me do that?
Nismo! Congrats. You now get to be less dumb and remind everybody else.
Yes. I love that this is a popular thing, you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of sensitive people. You know what did it? You know what pushed me over the edge? We went to Whole Foods. And our youngest and I were walking. She wanted to know what the stairs were. We were picking up some stuff. I try not to go to Whole Foods and roam around with not like-minded people, but I love their groceries, right? So I don't understand why good quality food comes with people that do not like things that I like. I don't understand it, but whatever. So I'm like, it's always a struggle because this is downtown Chattanooga. So one, trying to find a place to park my pickup truck in that parking lot is...
Uh-oh, Privacy is roasting you, honey. Good sweatshirt for Tim to wear today, losing the sheet.
That's what I said. I need to read my own stupid, but it's backwards when I see it. So it's Bumud Sleb. That's Ethiopian for be less dumb. In case you didn't know, that's what it is. Yeah, I'm really, really irritated that I did that. Maybe you can get one of our kids to throw a sheet down.
Oh, is there more up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can.
I think so. Unless I took
Where
them
are
to the
they?
shop. I probably took them to the shop because I'm dumb. There it is. The cats are insane, screaming for food.
How many colors for the new glass grips? There's 4 colors.
4 colors. So the OD green, black, coyote tan, and wolf gray. I'm going to show them all once I caffeinate effectively.
Hopefully you can not be derailed by your sheath wall.
I'm going to look for it 18 more times.
No, I don't think we have Wegmans here. Do we, honey? The grocery store Wegmans?
No, I've never met Mr. Weg or Mrs. Wegman. Nope. But this, we're walking up the stairs to go look, and this guy's like, he looks at my shirt, and then our youngest, she was with me. She had her sweatshirt on too. It was cold. And he's like, be less dumb. I love that, man. Where can I get that? And I said, go to my website. And
well, to tell you the truth, when he told me about it, I was like, nobody's going to like that. It's going to offend people. And then just overwhelmingly, people love it. So
love it.
We're offering it to you.
Yeah, so it's a thing. It's going to be a thing. Did you guys see the camo patches on the website? If you didn't, go look at them because they freaking rock.
Travis, can we upgrade our 007s to battle worn with BattleLock grips if we ordered on the first batch? Yes. So they're going to come battle worn. And then, yeah, if you want to change, we'll just deal with lots of emails of y'all saying you want to change your grip.
Here's what's going to happen. So these are 30% glass. The detail level you'll notice on our grips versus, say, like a SIG, like even the P320, P365, all the polymer grips use this same exact texture. Not a similar texture, the exact texture. So ours is going to feel more grippy because we went with a higher glass percentage than even they do, which increases the impact resistance and durability. So ours are deeper black, which is even freaking cooler. And more detailed. So the more glass, the more detail. And Jorgie busted his freaking fanny to put all the information, all the research that I did on product beforehand. He got it on the website. I think he may already have that on there. We're putting it on the TKellian side first because we're going to release the ordering of those as an individual part to TKellians only this week. So if you want to go ahead and order grips.
My mom said, I told you Be Less Dumb was awesome.
Yeah, sure see? She's less dumb than everybody else. She knew.
So Aquanaut said, when is FLN 2.0 release? We don't know yet.
I don't know because we were holding those to see if they were going to be great, and they turned out to be freaking incredible. So I've got DP1 is in 2 weeks at Blade Show, 3 weeks for Patreon and the rest of the world. Y'all don't know? That's going to be huge. Oh, Mom's on.
Peter Fox, I think we just answered that, but if you went ahead, if you already ordered the 007 with a standard G10 or micarta grip, no, it's not going to be that grip. You'd have to email us and ask for. So
here's how this is going to work. One, the rising cost of material for G10, because ours are custom made. I don't get it just they're custom made at a company in Connecticut. So standard. Once we get all the blades, the first up are Agent and Night Series because that covers the most popular blades and the most blades because that's like 15 different knives, I think, that use those 2 handles. So that was the biggest swath. So when you order soon, and I'm really leaning on Jorgie, asking him to do really hard stuff, him and his coders, because it's going to be one of those 4 is going to come standard. And like when you order a 1911 or a high-end firearm, our knives are high-end. You can order G10 grips to match your personality or your outfit or whatever you want to do. So those are going to be a custom item. So they have to go up in price to $25. And then I really think the grip and the durability, I know the grip and the durability and the look of the BattleLock is better. It just is. I've already switched all my stuff over to them.
But some people are still going to like the custom colors.
But I also, when I buy a firearm, I will buy custom colored grips or custom shapes or custom textures. So we're not getting rid of them. That's just going to be an add-on. So they'll come stock with the BattleLock and those 4 colors. So you'll just choose from 4, and then you can add a set on. That's
hey,
how we're
honey,
gonna do it.
Mr. B said he's on the wait list for the 004 and the Nightshade Reverse Tonto, $9.99. Thank you so much.
Thank
and
you.
I guess he probably wants an update.
So
on those.
update on the reverse Tontos are being heat treated right now. And the 4s, we have the steel. We're starting those. So we're running 7s. The DP1s, we just finished running all the steel on those. So we're going to finish the 7s out with Melissa's blade, and then we're starting the 4s. So, and this is again like we're doing with the 007. They jacked them up. I lost my freaking fanny and money trusting them. American company, BTW, a machine shop. Just like when somebody comes to me and says, I need you to make 1 million sheaths, it's made in USA anyway. So we're using our other shops, because they're better, to back into and doing the 4s. And then we're going to start back over with those. So
Miss told, probably, are we taking any 005s that haven't been hollow ground to?
We didn't pack any.
I mean, when we say CG 005s, Miss told, that just means like it's the CG, it's the 005 that hasn't been thinned out.
Right.
Hollow ground.
We can take a few. I mean, we got sheaths, we got grips, we got a bunch sharpened in that thick one. The thin ones are what we're going to be doing.
Hey, Gareth. Hollow. It's good.
So that's what's up. So yeah, we're doing those concurrently. We run 2 because we've got 2 machines that can run side by each, 2 CNCs. So we can do the 4s and the 1s.
Gus said, got my sapper the other day. Oh man, what an awesome beast it is.
Yeah, that's a serious,
Thank you for being patient on those.
Yeah, man. I mean, we've never not sent out what we said we were going to. They might be late. Like
we got some Blim 80 CRV2s that we're going to put on Patreon soon.
Yeah, we were going to try to do it this last week, but it's crazy right now with how much is going on and all the new projects, because I'm like a demented rabbit.
Christopher Lehman may have missed it. Any Warren EDC update? Can't wait. We just put a video on Instagram of them being water jet.
Yeah, did you guys see that? New Jersey Steel Bear?
They're in process.
Yep.
We will release those at Blade Show, so that's June.
Atlanta. Blade Show, Atlanta.
Rob says, show that sexy DP1.
This one, look, I made some changes. You want to see them? So, what do you guys think? Deep engrave Donald E. Pace's name. See, that's deep. So with the battle worn, it then becomes black because the black stays down in the low spots on the knife. So it really looks like a script signature to me, and it's in there. Like it's deep.
Georgie said BattleLock are all set on TKellian early access page. Oh, they can order now?
Yep.
Nice.
We've been, thanks, Georgie. I don't know how you do this stuff so fast, man.
Yeah.
Joe had to get him the photos early this morning, and Georgie is just a master at what he does. So if you're a TKellian, that's Patreon, you have a login on the website. You're going to have to log in to be able to get to these, and you can order them right now. BattleLock Grips. And then moving forward, they're going to come on everything. See, we are shortening these screws, and my buddy Rob from Exotech is making these right now. So, shorter screws because it's thinner steel, thinner grips, but...
Are we going to have any of those hollow ground 005s to take to Blade Show? Probably not.
I doubt it.
Probably not, Chad.
Because I've got him very, very busy doing the FLNs.
Is the battle worn post all the regular blade work?
What?
Does it happen after you do everything?
Yeah, that's the nickel boron. So, we water jet the steel, and then we machine the steel, and then we heat treat the steel, and then they go to nickel boron. And at nickel boron, there's one of 3 finishes that we can choose to do. The high shine, the recon distress that we've been doing, that rock look, and then battle worn. So we're doing a hard move to battle worn, and we will do the rock finish by special request if we have not battle worn the batches yet. And we're only going to do very low, very limited numbers in the high shine because it takes days longer. Much, much longer. So, what do y'all think about the script?
Another question about the anticipated release date for the FLNs from Travis Byler.
I didn't finish that thought. We have the Nautilus, the DP1, and the Melissa blade, the Worn EDC.
Joey's on. He said we're the best, and Cheryl gave us $4.99.
Good morning, Joey.
Morning, Joey.
Cheryl and family.
Y'all are the best.
You are the best. You, sir.
We're getting a couple questions about the price point on the DP1 also.
$235. And you guys understand why, right? Custom deep laser engraving, thinner steel means we having to have these surface ground down to the thickness I wanted them, custom screw lengths, custom G10 made. So and all the touch points on this DP1 are so rounded and beautiful that when you take the grips off, you can tie a lanyard around that thing or just run it, drop it in your pocket in a leather sheath without the handle, so that it's such a high-end piece.
Can we pause for a few questions?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Steve LT says that was backwards. Male protrude from the female screw. Does the male protrude from the female screw?
It does. So the females are fine. They'll work across the board. But the males are longer because we made them to work across the entire line for 4 different thicknesses of steel that we used. So we wanted maximum thread penetration to really lock everything down together because we combat use our stuff.
Can't turn around. Just turn around. Frogman supporter. No, there's not anything printed on the back.
Nope, just black. So you're going to catch them coming. We might make the ones for Blade Show with the Band-Aid, for Atlanta with the Band-Aid across the back.
Mr. Rooney
so they'll
Jr.,
be different.
yes, they fit.
So, yeah, the screws were too long and they protruded. But to get this batch out, I'm doing just shortening the male because you get a lot of thread penetration, a lot of lock. But moving forward, we're going to lengthen the female slightly and shorten the male slightly. So again, our screws will work across the entire line, all the way up to 1/4 inch.
The Deaderers, the 007 will come battle worn. The Nighthawk, it'll also come battle worn.
Maybe. I had to go and look at the Nighthawks that just showed up at Nickel Boron, and this is before we started surface grinding. So we're surface grinding everything moving forward. One, because the battle worn finish it shows everything. Like that little light engraving, it'll black and get into the normal recon distress that we do to the steel. So to not have that be black and look crazy like the surface of the moon, we're switching to surface grinding everything.
The Band-Aid across the back would be cool.
Yeah, that's the Blade Show
AJ.
edition of this shirt. It's going to say "Be Less Dumb" with the Band-Aid at an angle. And I think just TKell on the front. I think that's what we decided to go with. So that'll be a custom shirt for Blade Show 2025 only. If you guys don't know, when we do shows, we give away t-shirts. Because we used to get flooded with people. We couldn't even take people's money fast enough. I'm like, look, if you want to wear my name on your body, I am honored by that. Here's a t-shirt. So
that's spreading the word for us.
We're taking Be Less Dumb shirts to Blade Show Texas, this style. Nothing on the back. This, the white flag, because, you know, we're still American. We're taking the gray little TKell, just says TKell, and then TKell Knives on the back with gray. None of the Built for Life, Ready for Combat. And we're taking, what's the third one we're doing, C-Dub?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Ops Hawk Progress?
They're at Nickel Boron. And they will be recon distressed. They'll be the Battle Rock finish because we did not start surface grinding yet. So you guys see what's happening in the background. I relentlessly pursue making a better product. So while everybody in the industry is trying to figure out what I was doing 6 months ago, I'm already 6 steps ahead of them, pushing forward into the industry, doing different stuff. Nobody's got the formulation of the space age polymer, and I'm not saying space age to make it sound cool. That literally is what it is. Nobody's been able to use the firearm textures, nickel boron battle worn, our slimline sheaths, the rounding the touch points over, adding jimping to everything, ergonomics, lifetime warranties. That's what me and C-Dub do.
Ed
Because
Barkley, $5. Thank you. He said, Tim, what IWB holster are you using with the P365? Don't show it.
I'm not going to show it. KLR actually made this one. If you guys don't know, he's a patron. He makes, this is actually an appendix with a sidecar, but I'm wearing it 3 o'clock. When I don't use his stuff, because I have to get them custom made, I typically use Alien Gear holsters. I love their stuff. I use them a lot. So
FLN 2.0 show and tell, people said.
yeah, where is that?
Sure, you brought it.
I'm sure I probably didn't. It's probably...
Hey, Peach, we did one of those on Rumble. Tim did a show and tell of all his guns on Rumble. You can probably find it over there. It's like
yeah, I was gonna
something
try to...
like My Gun Collection or something like that.
Well, that was before. I got a lot of different stuff now. Let me see if I can find an FLN.
Can you show the 3 different finishes? Do you have Battle Worn and all the different finishes?
Yeah. Here's the High Shine.
Thanks, Caleb.
I'll let you see Battle Worn and High Shine while I'm searching for the FLN 2.0. I took it to let Joe take pictures yesterday, and I'm pretty sure I left it there and didn't pick it up. Yep, it's not here. It's at the shop. How great of me to be so dumb. Man, I'm having allergies. I know that's probably driving C-Dub insane. Okay, so
Wolf Gray BattleLock ordered to go with my 007. Awesome.
So look, here's Battle Worn. I mean, sorry, this is Recon Distressed. Battle Worn. See how it's much darker?
It's hard to see how much darker it is because of the light being so bright. But
it's also matte.
darker.
You see how it's not as reflecty? So it's like a matte gray with black low lights. That's the Battle Worn, and this is the High Shine.
People are saying be careful with that FLN. It looks like a firearm.
Right, so that's the High Shine. So that's the 2.0. I don't really know what I did with the other. I also don't, if you guys were watching in the beginning, I launched the stupid brand new sheath for this across the room, and I can't find it. It went behind something.
Hey, Roz, we plan to get a prototype at Blade Show of that.
I may have to take this background off to put all the colors out here. What do you think?
So when he approves that, then we'll release it.
I haven't even seen what Jorgie has done.
Yes, Ryan, it's coming in ring only.
So there's that one. This was my daily carry most of this week, the 03 in black. Here's black, the 03 OD green. You guys know I love black and OD green.
Yes,
the
they
Wolf
did,
Gray.
Cobra. We've been shipping them all week in the order received. So all the rest of the ABL sappers should go out next week, correct, honey?
Yeah.
As long as we have the grips.
Yeah, as long as we have the grips.
We shipped probably 50 last week.
Yeah, it was close to 50. And then we are sharpening the rest, starting first thing in the morning. We're going to start sharpening. So they're coming. Those take forever.
HBD in the house. Yes, that is the OD green.
Yeah, this.
It looks really good.
Oh, yeah. I mean, OD green's like my favorite color, and black is my other favorite color. They're my two favorites. And together, see this matte? How high-end these grips look? And y'all need, let me see if I can.
Dan Lopez, I'm going to send you a link that you can click on. It'll add you to the Patreon ordering system. I'll do that now.
Yeah, she'll take care of you. So that's OD green, and then Coyote tan. So on the cover of the broadcast, I used the Coyote tan. I don't know if that's what CW used also for Patreon. So this is the Coyote tan with gray screws, and this is it with black.
What do y'all like better, green or black or silver screws with that?
I mean, look, here they are, side by each.
TKells, are the CQC with BDU ready to ship?
What?
Night Stalker CQC with BDU, is it ready to ship?
Oh, I thought we were talking about with these grips. Sorry. Should be. I'm not at the shop where I can look at the BDU specifically, But
You can email us. And
yeah,
we'll
shoot
check
us an
for you.
email and we'll jump on that. We get to the shop in the morning and then we'll look and I can verify that for you.
Always black screws. I'm
The
seeing
what?
a mix.
Yeah.
black
Some
and
people really
silver.
like gray. And then sometimes the black with the gray screws really, really sets off. I mean, look how deep black that is.
Hey, honey, can we showcase? Rod said at CW maybe a short video showcasing the prototype. You think we could show the prototype at Blade Show?
Of what?
Of the new folder.
I hope. You mean the American made
he's
one?
going to try really hard to get us a
Yeah,
folder.
so I was emailing with Mike from River's Edge and Ken, the owner. Look at this freaking MR1. Woo!
We got a video coming of the MR1. It's edited and ready. That Umberto's, the last video, the guy that y'all saw that did the Agent 001 Italian guy,
So when
Umberto's friend. It's incredible.
It's so good.
I haven't released it yet, but that will be coming soon.
See if we can get the detail. So these are made in America. I'm not going to divulge who's doing the molding for me because it's a super secret. But they're going to really lighten your blade up, and the stability and lack of flex in these is stupid. Stupid. And when you move your blade around with this thing, the first thing you're going to notice is, holy crap, this thing is light and fast.
When are we going to be able to offer the extended grips for the Piranha?
That's going to come with the release of the Warn EDC. So we're back over here. I carried this most of the week, my reverse Tonto with a BattleLock.
And people are asking about that. We did just mention it, but
This
they're
is the
late.
old version. I don't have the new one with the jimping on the back or the rounding in here. So the new one is just, it's incredible. It's got full profiling around the ring. So it's basically going to be a CG quality now. And with the addition of the BattleLock grips, they may have to go up a tad in price.
Rocky Mountain Outdoorsman says, I've been a TKellian for a year. I've been trying to win a giveaway for a year now with no luck. What I've gotten in this year is a really good community, and the TKells I've bought are worth it. Thank you. Oh, I hope you win.
Somebody said that last week and won, so maybe he's trying.
Speaking of community, I see you guys out there commenting on videos, and that is so important to us.
Other people's videos.
Yeah, we really appreciate it.
I mean, it means a lot for me to see that.
I'm always showing Tim, like, look at the comment.
I feel like that would be tacky if I'm like, yeah, guys, woo!
Yeah, and I see Nick Martino just commented. I read one of his comments on somebody's video the other day. Fish Ranch's always out there commenting.
I mean, a lot of people.
Zachary
a lot of people.
It's so
I'm trying to come up with a incentive.
I know, like, we need to reward them with something.
I was trying to come up with some, like, get points towards a gift card if you're seen in the wild with your TKell merch on, or if somebody else sees you comment on a video, you know what I mean? Like, because we are not in retail because we can't keep up with our small batch production because you guys are out there spreading the word.
Some of these are like sponsored videos. We can't afford to pay thousands of dollars for influencers.
Y'all don't understand. Like, one of these videos that recently came out, I'm not going to drop the dime, but I saw a lot of TKell comments on it, because if I see somebody reviewing fixed blades and lots of them, I want to know why they didn't pick my blade up. But then I look and I say, there's a channel sponsor, and it'll tell you. So not every channel, but a lot, and they have to disclose it, are getting paid to talk about stuff. And I don't want to do that, right? I like people that genuinely like our stuff and recommend it. So you guys are out there, and I cannot tell you how many influencers have reached out to us and said, man, people are hitting my videos up about TKell. Do you guys want to send me one so I can check it out? And I'm like, well, I got some blims. We've done that and said, like, hey, look, we can afford to get rid of a blim, but we're a small company, and I'm taking care of my wife and girls, and now we've got 7 employees who rely on us for money. I can't just be
and I'm not just singling out those people. It's a lot of y'all. Y'all are wearing our shirts.
Everywhere. That's why
it's huge.
And it's this. There's so many, and then I look at the name and I'm like, man, I recognize that name all over the place, everywhere.
Let's give away a knife now.
Okay,
for all of
as
this
a thank you. That's partly
community
why
work.
we give away knives, because we're not cutting our prices, well, actually raising our prices so that we can go and get the 30% cut that retail wants. Because honestly, with the TKell Army, we don't need retail.
This will be a mystery blade.
Ooh. Oh, we should do a mystery blade and battle lock it. So whatever mystery blade you decide in this C-dub, make sure it's an Agent or a Night Series
Well,
something.
you'll have to tell Jacob, because he'll be building it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if I didn't say your name, please know I know all of y'all are out there
Yes, guys.
spreading the word.
I see it all the time, and we make mental notes, and I don't want to forget about anybody, because it's so important to me and C-Dub and everybody involved in our company that we recognize and stay grounded and remember that this is a family. Because
Thank you, Nameless Drifter.
I just don't want to forget.
We're just so grateful that y'all
So
are
incredibly
doing
grateful. Thank you guys so much.
MA, did you guys hire someone recently? No, not yet.
No,
had a
we put
few.
it out there.
EF was showing off Tim's knives this week, and I'm starting to realize how bad other knife grips are when I compare mine to others. My customers were impressed. Thank you.
Listen, when you, I'm not going to say his name, and your coworker make it by, I cannot wait to see the BattleLock. Especially for your customer base. When you start carrying, it's these grips are game changing. Just like polymer grip modules for Glocks and SIGs, and now Magpul makes $1 million for everything else. Change the industry for firearms.
Are we going to add BattleLock to everything? Zachary Walsh asked if it's going to be for the mercenary.
Yes. Yes.
Probably everything but like stuff that we may not make anymore.
Yeah, like, well, I don't know that we're going to make the Accomplice again. Sapper's up in the air because it does not sell super well.
Probably because it's just an expensive
It's
knife.
it's a lot of money, and it's a lot of money because
Hey, they're live now. They're live now.
for Pete's sake, or you're liking to go get them for Pete's sake. Yeah, we put them live for TKellians only. So if you guys are on YouTube and not a member of the Patreon community, we don't make money from Patreon. That funds our ability to do giveaways and do research. So what Patreon is... Go ahead.
The Patreon blemish sapper sale, if we don't make the sappers again, that'll probably be the last.
Remember that.
Yeah.
That's the conversations that we're all having in the shop. Like, okay, we got some blems, because it's what it is. And in a blemish, it's going to be cosmetic. And a lot of times it's from the steel rollers at the mill. It's like imprints. So I think it looks cool. I love the way it looks because it's forged mill scale.
Oh, that's awesome.
But it shows. But it's not a blemish. It's just cosmetically not perfectly flat.
Sorry, I was reading Fate Drive, and he said was talking to Miller Brothers Blades at SHOT Show, and they had nothing but great things to say about TKell. That's so cool.
I've heard those guys.
I interviewed them on my last video,
and I
they were
can't
super
wait.
nice.
I hope that we
Good
have
stuff. Their stuff was looking good.
I'm telling you, I saw that time.
Somebody send us a Miller blade that we can show on here.
Yeah, because I give away.
Oh, Ryder. When I get those emails about trades, I forward them to Tim, and he just takes a while to answer.
Oh yeah, guys, listen. If you're texting, if you have my number from a phone call that we've talked, or if you're emailing me, I love hearing from you. But please don't take it personal. If you look through my drafts, there are hundreds of text messages that I thought I hit send on, and they're just sitting there. So I either think I've done it, or I get called and away, or I got a million things going on with the new shop. And thanks to the same people that are calling and texting me, we're crazy busy. But at the same time, I feel terrible.
Hey, Nick Martino, go over to Instagram and look for our video we just posted with New Jersey Steel Baron yesterday.
Well,
it's the Melissa blades being cut.
Yeah,
so
pretty rad, right? So I was talking to Pete Bruno, whose dad, Aldo, started New Jersey Steel Baron. Pete's his son, and is a good friend of mine. We just hit it off. We're super like-minded. They are a great group of people. They're they really, really take care of their people, and I really like working with them. So
Rob Mezzatesta has one of the first 50 sappers. He said he'll never get rid of it.
you shouldn't, because especially if we discontinue
awesome.
those. I mean,
yeah, it's a great blade, and we hear all the time people love them, but they're expensive to make and expensive to sell.
Y'all understand, doing that recurve takes
Delaney said, okay, I won't
forever.
take the non-returned email person.
Takes forever. Oh, yeah. And I'll hear, there are people that I hear your names and I think like, gosh, I didn't say anything back.
And also, like, we're running out of room to display these trades. Like, we still want to take them, but where are we going to put them?
Well, I'm supposed to make a spot in the new shop. I keep asking everybody's permission. Can I put a setup similar to this at the new place? Because I have no room here. Without going to this wall and the walls that you're at that wouldn't be on camera. Or I thought about getting another one of the toolboxes that's out here in the work area and then just put them in drawers, but then they're not on display. Having them here is the best bet, because people are like, hey, have you ever seen a, you know, whatever? And I'm like, yeah, I've actually got one. Like I got some trades, non-trades, and just some gifts this week that are
Hey, if y'all didn't enter
awesome.
the giveaway, it's going to be a mystery blade. It's going to be something that's going to have new BattleLock grips on it,
right.
Either something in the Night series or something in the Agent series.
We are behind on doing the BattleLock grips. I really wanted to beat the company that it was my idea. And they wanted to do it on their own, but didn't want to tell me that they were doing that. So they tried to beat us to market with it, but whatever, ours are better. Well, actually, they're not even promoting the grip section of it. They're promoting another aspect of this blade they're making, and I don't think it's going to work, but we'll see. Anyway.
Defiant Deviant's wearing a CW shirt and pocket carrying my new Bushman today. I love it.
Thanks, man. Oh, or woman.
I like people are saying what they're carrying today. If anybody's carrying a TKell, comment.
You want to see what I'm carrying? That's how grippy you see it.
Carrying 3 TKells, tack bag, and t-shirt.
Look. CG, 80 CRV, OD green BattleLock, black screws in the Recon Distress finish. Let me look at it.
A lot of people have asked.
Y'all, once you get the BattleLock grips, you're like, holy crap, how are these so grippy? A lot of hard work. A lot of hard work. And Jacob, he's big into bushcraft and outdoor starting fires and all that stuff. And he was concerned about batoning them. And I'm like, try it. Beat the crap out of them, and you will see. They are more durable and more impact resistant. Where G10 can chip out, this will not.
Bound to wonder. No, you just need to fill out that form and you'll be good to go.
For a return or
for
warranty?
The sharpening, yeah, warranty.
Yeah. That form is great. Georgie worked his fanny off. That was Jacob's idea again. We just have a really good team. A really, really good team. And that's why we're trying to expand our team, but it's tough. And we've had a lot of people put in applicants that are states or countries away. And that's tough, because what if you're not a fit? What if you hate the job? What if you don't get along with us?
All right, I'm going to draw this
difficult
for the mystery knife.
We need help, and we need skilled people to help us. But then they're like, I'll move. I'm like, well, come out here for a working interview and we'll do that. But you got to pay your way.
ND Levi, you won. Congratulations.
Not.
Send us an email and we'll get you squared away on that. Customer service at TKellKnives.com is the best one for giveaways.
Yep.
And I love everybody commenting on what they're carrying. Lots of people carrying TKells.
I wanna show some other exciting things. How many people are on right now?
Hey, I answered this cool question. I like this question. Okay. It said, Tim, Tim, which one of your knives associates with CW in your mind?
The CQC. Because that's really the first knife that she felt comfortable carrying. Like, it's just intuitive to her. That's what she still carries. She may change that up, and then she was really instrumental in launching the Frogman Tactical Project, and that was a knife that he selected that he wanted to use for his first blade. So that one. And there's also the Viscera that is actually may come this year. I'm still working on making some improvements to that, and that's this little guy. This was something that she asked me to do, and I fell in love with it, but it's just too slick. So what I'm doing is I'm adding jimping here and jimping in this tail section, because that worked really well for the Nautilus. And then I didn't even battle worn this because I was like, well, this needs some work.
Stephen Clayton just listed what he's carrying. Of course, it's more than anybody.
It won't fit on the screen.
It won't fit on the screen.
So, both of those. And the folder, because I didn't want to do the folder project because it was so frustrating. She really pushed me, got behind me to do that.
Got that need. $5. Thank you. Any word on the next Taylor's Ridge drop? Probably April.
Right. That's going to be, so we make models with the same grip shape, because for us, from a machining and a grip making standpoint, it's easy for me to gear up and just switch over the same grip shape and platform on our machine. So we can do all the ring stuff, and then we can go into all the EDC stuff and then the mercenary stuff. That's why you see them in batches like that. And these days, man, it's like I'm trying to make double-sized batches, which means I'm investing twice as much money before we get any back. And that way they're done really close to the time we release them, but we're still advertising. That's 2025 for me and C-Dub, is trying to shorten that turnaround time.
Guangdo. All you have to do is enter the hashtag word when it comes up on the screen. We just finished one giveaway, but I'll be doing more.
Yep, we do. We use StreamYard comment picker, so it's completely random. There's no reason to enter twice because it will filter those out. But you got to do it exactly how she puts it on the screen.
Thank you, Sean.
So
$1.99 for being what you are.
Thanks, man. That means a lot. It is not easy always. Sometimes you'll get some super hateful emails and super hateful comments. You're like, well, that's not even us. Like, what are you talking about? And that's kind of tough, because you're like, man, it's really easy to be mean and nasty to somebody. You know what I mean? Like, that's your instinct. You know, you want to be rude, you want to scream, and you want to yell. But a disciplined person, a person that has some bearing and some kindness, will slow down and take the time to be nice. And we really do take a lot of time.
There's a lot of people asking to see the FLN 2.0.
Why did I?
You have one up here.
Yeah, it's not hollow ground though.
Oh.
But this is it before hollow and in the high shine. So, look, I mean, it's so shiny that it'll take fingerprints. Pretty crazy, right? So that's the FLN 2.0. This is not hollow. This is before we sent them to hollow, because that's just too thick and the knife was too heavy. So now we're removing a lot of steel and hollow grinding.
And it makes it so sharp.
Y'all don't even understand. It is stupid. I can't believe I left it at the shop.
My mom said, Daddy said, you go, Tim.
Thanks, man. That means a lot coming from you guys.
Just be happy and eat crayons from Rob.
Right. That's how Marines stay happy. There's sugar in crayons. You guys didn't know that? Don't eat them. Listen to Measured Texture. He's insane.
Look at those good-looking knives on the screen.
Woo! You talking about all these with the new BattleLock?
They just all look so good.
Look at this. I saw that cover photo with this one on my SIG Spear. All matchy-matchy with the same grip texture as the SIG grip texture. Pretty fancy, right? You don't even understand. I've never had that secure of a grip in a knife, ever. So the grenade texture was me combating G10 gets slick when it's wet, right? And then we put as much of a texture on the surface as we could. But I just wanted more, and I wanted lighter, and woo, we did it. I mean, you're talking a long time in development.
Breath of Rhythm, didn't you see that he shot it across the room and we lost it?
Can I look for it again?
No, you'll get completely derailed.
I'll just look real fast.
Has Tim given an update on the Ops Hawk Ops Striker already that I can go back and re-watch later?
Heat treat. They're a heat treat. Some are heat treat. Some are...
They're on time.
They're on time. They're almost done.
760 Motorsports, $1.99. 250th anniversary USMC knife rush Jarheads, ?
Look, devil. Hey!
Did you find it?
Woo! Who asked me to do that again?
You told yourself to do it again.
Yeah, I pretty much do what I want.
And people want to see the Nautilus, too.
I've got it over there.
Nicholas Fisher, yes, they are on for TKellians.
Fisher? You get it? See now? Look, guys. Ooh,
Gosh, that's a skinny.
it is
sheath.
so freaking skinny. Let's look at it next to the Nautilus sheath.
Nick Martino, I doubt it. I don't think we're gonna make those red, white, and blue scales again. So if y'all got them on these special whatnots,
That's right.
That's probably it.
Yep, that's it. I mean, we had maybe years, but the problem is that company, I think we made them really popular because it's not hard to, search from a knife company and go handmade, American-made G10. There's only 2 places to do it. So, all right, look. OMGZ. Did I do that? Did I do that? That happened.
Ray Johnson said, will you be making the Nightshade series Reverse Tonto and Warncliffe hollow ground like the FLN 2.0?
Maybe, but you guys got to understand that Dan from Precision Knife Works is doing that, and that costs $40 per knife.
I guess we could offer it as an upgrade.
I mean,
pay for shipping.
we could drop ship it.
Yeah.
So, well, that's a really good idea. Let's make it more complicated for Georgie. He doesn't mind. We have to talk to Dan first to see if he's even down with it, because I think it's a really...
He's basically only doing, I think he took away from other stuff he was doing to do it.
Yeah, it's taking all this time to do the FLNs. He's done with the 80 CRV probably as of today. The first 50 of those are at Nickel Boron Battle Worn. Woo-hoo-hoo. And he's almost finished with the first 100 of those. He's switching over to EBL, then he's going to do 005.
$20 from Derek Poppenhagen. Love TKell.
Thank you.
Enjoying my mercenary so much.
Thanks, Derek. Man, that mercenary shocks people. I can't wait to battle lock that. Oh my gosh. I can't wait. So here's how I'm going to go over that again. The battle locks are going to be included. If you want to buy a set of battle locks, they're $20 because that's what they cost. Then you will be able to buy a set of G10 grips in our standard solid or stripe colors for $25 because every freaking thing is going up in the world. It just is. So we had to go up $5 on the grip prices because, one, they take way long time to make, and now everything that goes into it is expensive to make G10 now, which is great. They raise the price on me, and the turnaround is super freaking slow for a sheet of G10, 6 to 8 weeks. Insane. So
Frogman that was asking about a Blim FMF, you can email us about that.
the burl will be $30 because it costs more to have that made. Those are both, all of our G10 is made sheet by sheet by sheet, and it is expensive. So that's how that's going to work.
Nick Martino, honestly, even more than the knives, it's because of you and Tim, the people behind the company. That's my most favorite part.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. We try hard to make a good product, and to hear that what we put into it as ourselves is appreciated, because it can be a thankless job when you have customer facing stuff, but we do not experience that. Like, I'll hear other knife makers like, man, the people are the problem. Like, we have the greatest fans on the planet.
$1.99 from Sean Litchfield again.
Thank you,
so effing hyped for my 005 hollow grind.
Do you? That's going to be like the steak meat assassin. That thing is going to be disgusting.
Dan Lopez, high vis for the battle locks, pretty please.
I think so. I don't see why that wouldn't be a problem. And talking to the manufacturer, and I'm not going to say who makes it, they can pretty much tint it any color. We just have to buy the polymer. We just have to buy it. So I think the possibilities are pretty much endless, but they're only in solid colors, because when we tried to do like a swirl, the first one that comes out may have some splotches, but then what happens is, because it's a polymer, it all mixes and turns it into a weird color.
Did we get the new grips? The scorned to show?
No, they didn't show up. I thought they were going to be yesterday on the porch, but they did not. So hopefully today I can get the scorn, but that'll be next week.
Rob, hey Tim, any chance of doing a live from the new shop anytime soon? We did whatnot from over there.
We
kind of toured the shop a little bit. It's hard with because all our camera equipment is here.
It's here.
But we could do it on our phone over there.
Yeah, but it also echoes. See, the ceiling is black in here because I have sound deadening foam. And our kids walk like water buffalo across the floor and jump around, so we don't want that to come through on camera. But
no, Scorned is the pink and black.
Right, hell
The
hath
Seekins
no
one is
fury like a
called-
woman. The Seekins color is Urban Shadow, and they had to push that project back on us because they are having some manufacturing issues of getting their new rifle out too. So
Wolfpack95 says he doesn't see the BattleLock Grips. Are you a patron? He says he's signed in.
let me see.
Will the Nautilus have hollow grind available from Liz J?
You know, I hadn't even considered that.
And the Brenna Cosmic, you guys, as people are the reason I haven't bought a knife from any other company in like 3 years now. Wow.
Yeah, thanks,
thank you so
dude.
much.
Let me see if I can go to the TKellians page. I gotta sign in.
We're getting questions about 006 also.
We're gonna back into that.
No,
Okay.
mistold only 2 005s. And I think you have the original 005. I think maybe there was some confusion because we were calling it CG. It's just thicker.
Yeah, BattleLock is
Scrimpy
on there,
Pie.
guys.
Scrimpy Pie, yes, we will
Woo!
be making more
Georgie.
MR1s.
Great job on this, dude. Great job on the BattleLock. So yeah, it's there under TKellian Early Access page. So once you sign in, go to the drop-down menu, TKellian Early Access. Man, they look good.
Thank you, Cbodry5. We appreciate it.
So if you guys read everything about that, you know, I am tireless in research. And I did all the research. And I got all the facts are there. Eric
Bedison, yeah, just ordered all 8 BattleLock.
Thanks, brother. You will not be disappointed. And another thing that I want to do is, you guys know when you have polymer grips that have that texture and sometimes they get like skin or dirt and mud and stuff in them. I use an AR-15 style cleaning brush. I'm going to make a cleaning kit and a care kit that you guys can buy. So it's going to have the Allen wrench, the Phillips head, the brush, the ballast stall, so that you can just take care of your stuff and brush the stuff out. If that's something you guys want. I figured I would just do that and put them in a tack pack and then sell them at a decent price where it won't break the bank.
Umberto asked how those would hold up near fire.
It
said extreme temperature.
Yeah, they're very temperature resistant. So as well as your polymer grip firearm would, but maybe a little higher because we're using 30% glass fiber in that. So
Charles Johnson, $9.99. Love my TKell hoodie. Thank you.
if you expose your knife to the temperatures that it's going to take to melt the battle locks, you've ruined the temper in your knife anyway.
They want Seekins, or they want flags, shop flags, TKell flags.
Easy. That's easy to do. I mean, we can get those done. Lee will help. He said we weren't going to be alive for that long. What else was it? Oh, how many people are on?
Scorched GM received my Bushman last week. Love it. Thank you for
Bushman
the $5.
Underappreciated. Thank you, brother. C-Dub? Tired of asking.
400.
400. Okay. That's enough people to talk about the gift that I got from Luis Hernandez at Delta Sheath yesterday.
Before we started, he was so excited about it. He was showing me. He's like, this is such a game changer.
You guys know?
And it's good.
Okay. Yeah. Look at it. Okay.
People are not gonna want our sheath with this sheath.
Well, they're exclusively through us. You see that logo? This is a Delta Sheath cross draw.
Thanks to Umberto for the hookup.
Yeah, man. Umberto put us on with Luis. He's a super nice guy too. Like, he's a veteran and he's really nice. And I remember one time I was kind of rude to him and he was still nice because I'm moody, guys. So if you've been on here, you've gotten roasted by me. And you've also probably seen Captain Ricky's video where it says, I'll roast you, but I'm nice. That was such an awesome video. I loved it. So it's going to come the same price. It'll be $65 price point because Luis makes these by hand. So the leather straps, cross draw, and look how slimline this thing is. You see that? So it's the same width as our sheaths, but it's leather, which makes it. Okay, he didn't do this. I did this morning. Oh my gosh. Yes, the DCC clip will fit. And then look, It fits all of these, at least at a minimum. So you've got deep carry, cross draw, and it's way slimmer line than the original. This is the small sheath.
I like how it's got the shape to it.
Yeah, the shape makes it pocket carry. Look, get me over here, lady. Damn, cat. Trying to kill me 2 weeks in a row.
What did you say before we started? That's deep carry something. You gave it like a phrase.
I don't know. I just say stuff. Can you see?
Your one-liners are good, and
Look,
I forgot it.
Somebody tell us. So look, it's slim line. I've got my phone in my pocket, and look at that.
Will it be on the site for order, or this was just a sample that he sent?
He sent the sample. I immediately texted him, said, holy crap. And he didn't tell me he was doing this. And the BattleLock makes it where it stays in there just fine, but still. So for IWB, you can order the sheath and order a clip separately.
Everybody's like, more stuff to order.
I'm sorry, guys. These people reach out to me because they know that we're innovative.
So that would fit. What all would fit that?
Everything I've tried so far has fit. So I've tried all of the agents, all of the night series. What's really cool is it's going to be ambi too. If you want to run it with this clip, you just pull the screws out and put your clip on it. So that's pretty rad. So the reverse Tonto is deep carry in it. Look at it, how deep carry that will be. Let's try. I haven't tried all this stuff because I got this yesterday afternoon. Let's try a striker. Woo, yeah, striker. That's a striker with an extended grip. What else we want to try? What's the Optalk? That blade's probably
Charles Tejada, any mercenary update? Haven't we shipped most of the mercenaries?
What?
Haven't we shipped most of the mercenaries?
Unless it's a grip. That's what we were told.
It must be a grip if you could email us.
So let's try a Warthog.
Sean Anderson, I should just set up my paycheck direct deposit to your account.
So for now, it's the Warthog was too thick.
Will a Raider fit?
Raider may be too thick. Oh, Raider. Holy crap. Look at a Raider with an extended grip. Let me get one without one. That was incredible. Yeah, see, Lewis he's just creative. Holy shiitakes. I love mushrooms. Just kidding, I don't. Well, I like them. I'm not a psychedelic. Okay, I'll just stop talking. Let's try Combatant. Lombaton. Combatant. Deep carry. Perfection. Guys, I don't know. So it's going to be $65. I know that seems like a lot, but you got a lifetime warranty on this product, and it's thick leather. But can you think? Look how it's so much slimmer line than the medium.
Back up a little bit because you can't see your pocket full.
I just don't want them to think I'm doing like you can't even see it. All right, so here's my CG, not a firearm YouTube.
Yeah, they're gonna.
I know. So look how deep carry you can do it.
So Gabe Harlan keeps saying stuff about water molding to add retention. Aren't they pretty tight retention already?
I mean, they have great retention from. I mean, you can take off running and look, it's not slinging across the room. And also, if you have a BattleLock, the grip on there is just as grippy on leather as it is human skin. So if you want to, yes, you can water mold it. I did that with this small one for my reverse Tonto. I used the small, and then you can see I water mold it, heat it up, and then put it in my vacuum press. But you could if you want to, but I think there's...
People are asking if the Accomplice would fit in there.
No way.
And they're saying 65 is a really good price for leather sheath.
Yeah, especially for hand tooled.
Edgar, we've shipped about 50 of the ABL sappers. We're doing it in order. We're gonna ship the rest next week. Hopefully we'll get through them all.
If these do well, we can ask Luis if he'll do one. What is making it special is this, because that is slimming it up, but it's cross draw. He did such a great job with it. I know I keep sticking at IWB, but so it comes with the leather like this. It'll come just like this for $65. If you want the DCC clip, you'll have to order it separate. But he knows red and black is mine and CW both favorite colors, obviously logos. But I told him black on black would suit most people. So yeah, and look.
People are asking for combatant and piranha updates.
Got mine. The combatants we're doing heat treat on the combatants right now, and we should have shipped all the piranhas. So reach out.
Oh, we've already shipped all of our.
I thought so.
Okay.
Am I wrong? Did we have another?
There may have been some that didn't have grips. I think we were out of OD micarta.
So that's part of what we're trying to get away from is doing by doing the battle lock. Because if I narrow it down to 4 colors that we can do, you can order your G10 grip, custom grip, separate, and we'll ship the knife with one of the 4 colors you've chosen. And then we can ship your custom grip down the line.
Are they going to have that TKell stamp in the leather?
Yes, they are. They are.
I do love the red. A lot of people are saying they love the red stitching. I do too.
Well, we can go with red stitching.
You do both, right?
It's easier if we have one.
Oh, did you bring those resins?
I did. We got a lot to talk about on today.
EF said Tomahawk update.
We're starting it September or October. We're starting it. So I got to get the 3D done on it so we can get a resin model and get everybody really freaking excited about it. But the 3-letter agency that originally brought the idea to me for its size and footprint has walked away from the project because you guys know the federal government is clearing house. So I think they're cutting budgets. So, which is cool because without making it exclusive to them, that means I'll have more for you guys. So that'll be cool.
People are saying 007 update. You just want to give an idea of where they are in process.
Did you guys look at the pictures? Did we post that, Tomas, where he showed we had like 80% of them machined?
Yeah, he posted it.
And you reposted, right?
Yes.
Okay, so on Instagram.
No, on YouTube.
On YouTube, sorry. There's a picture of where we're at. We're almost done with machining those. So they're about to start heat treat any day now. So they're going to be right on the line of and this will be original drop and the current drop. What happened was they sold out and so many people missed the boat. We did that drop really quick and we didn't lean into it and tell people. So our super loyal people bought them all like bam. So they were gone like a day and a half, 2 days, something like that. And Tomas and everybody else kept saying, look, please release more. So I ordered more steel while we were making the current batch so that steel would be in by the time we got to it. So this is the same batch. It's just a ginormous batch. So the people ordering now, it's not going to be the full 3 to 6 months. They're going to get them way faster because it's the same batch. So what's out for order now? And we're not going to be able to get back to those until next year, probably.
I'm going to do another Be Less Dumb giveaway so we can get the order into the t-shirt guy.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll just need your size so we can get it ordered. Either a t-shirt or a sweatshirt. You just let us know if you win this one, which one you want.
That's from my buddy at SIG.
Nick, Jared is excited about the FLM.
Holy crap.
He just doesn't know when it's going to be.
Yeah, we just don't know because that knife is, for its purpose, going to do very, very well. It doesn't do as many EDC tasks as some of our other stuff, so we're trying to space it out so we're not like getting you guys in trouble with your wives and husbands like every 30 days dropping a new knife. Said I
Matthew Letiziano. My second prawn I got this month is in Nitro V. Are you offering that material now? I think it's tighter grain than AEBL and ADCRV.
Grain structure is pretty similar on the two of those because chemically they're identical. The nitro part comes from nitrogen being used in the furnace to evacuate the oxygen. And some people say that it changes the edge retention longer. Some people don't. But heat treat's the same. Chemical makeup's the same. It machines a little different. So I don't know. But we did that because AEBL has gotten crazy popular. So COVID.
We're getting the dreaded Wi-Fi symbol. I'm sure it's freezing up.
Oh, that's exciting.
Okay, hopefully it won't keep on. It just stopped.
Usually we have to restart the stream. But if it acts crazy, guys, bear with us. Yeah. So
Oh yeah, M. Gomez, email us if you need an invoice for your trainer. You would get an email invoice.
So when COVID happened, the world shut down. You guys remember that a few years ago? And during that time, guys like me, boutique makers, our business went up because we were able to still work. We didn't rely on giant factories doing our stuff because we're doing it ourselves. So it's like me and a small group of my friends that make all these knives. So AEBL went super popular during that time.
I mean, the steel mill guy says Nitro V is pretty much the same thing.
It's pretty much the same. It literally is. I mean, just do your research. So when everything picked back up, all of the steel mills that were in Germany that are making AEBL blew up, like could not keep up with demand.
Aaron, were you waiting on your adversary? I think I remember somebody named Aaron had something they were waiting on to be blackened. Did you have an order for an adversary you wanted blackened? Because we could probably throw it in one of the batches that we take up there. Send us an email.
Because it's close by now. Super awesome. Yeah. So anyway, all that long drawn out thing about Nitro V is because it's so similar, we're having to substitute some batches of AEBL with Nitro V.
Send us an email if you are trying to pay for a 007 trainer. You probably got behind and forgot to send it.
You want to talk about the DeMarco project?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just trying to answer a few questions.
I'm going to get ready for that. I'm going to do it while you answer some questions. I'll be over here doing my magical stuff. All right, I'm ready.
I'm going to hold off on the giveaway so he can do this. So y'all just keep entering. It's hashtag be less dumb.
Is this the big one? No, that's the small one. No, bring the big one. Hold on, it's out there. Stand by.
Y'all thought about making titanium scales? Yes, we have.
I mean, titanium's really slick, man.
But we have thought about it. We might do it on certain.
When I try, okay. So here's this. This is the resin print of the 2D drawing that we did last week.
It's so dark with that dark background. You may have to rethink that.
No, I don't. I don't have to rethink anything. That's me being improvisational. Okay, better? Yes. So look, Bob DeMarco sent me a drawing of a knife that he wanted to do about a year ago, and I just hadn't really done much with it. But again, where the lines looked good and it looked like a TKell knife, the grip needed a lot of work. So I added what I knew was going to make the grip comfortable, and this is it. So this is a 5.75-inch blade, long. Overall, it's 11 1/4, so it's a pretty big blade. It's going to be longer than, oops, I don't know what that was, the Mercenary, you see? So by about an inch longer than the Mercenary. So, but this is a true fighter style blade. Kind of, I mean, it's in the Yatagan family, so, you know, Turkish style-ish, but not really. But then it's got all the ergonomics. So what do you guys think? I added my jimping. It's going to do some rounding. So this is the full size. It is super comfortable. Obviously, I didn't grenade it. This is just a resin print. So what are you thinking over there, C-Dub?
We're getting a lot of people saying that they like it.
So there's that. And then I liked it so much that I thought that maybe making the grip in an agent size would be good for EDC. So this one is, the width between here is identical to the width in an agent. It's similar, but doesn't have as pronounced of a bird beak as the agent. It's kind of a cross between the Ops and the agent and a Bushman and a Mercenary all mixed up together. So it next to an agent would look like, I just covered them all up.
And lay it beside that one too so you can see the difference in size. So
grip-wise, similar-ish, but there's a lot more shape to this one. It puts this blade point lower, so it's a fighter style. So there's
what would this be called? We haven't come up with it.
I don't know.
Yet.
I'm working on it. So look at the difference in size. So this would be an EDC version, but still a 5-inch blade. So a lot. You know what I mean? Like a super long, but it's bigger and fightier than the Agent series, so not as clandestine. But I also
Ryan.
and
Somebody asked what grips those were, and Ryan said grips we can't have.
yeah, unless you go to Seekins and buy them when Seekins releases them. So
Sharpen that swedge, and I'm in from Will B.
this is a sharpened swedge. Can you see? So this is the Piranha size, but it needs work.
Chase Fisher, yeah, send us suggestions.
So overall length of this whole thing is the same as the Piranha.
That Piranha's so funny.
But I need to put the grip length the same as the Piranha.
Looks
So I got to make
funny.
this one. It's too small. It's like, this is a toy.
Yeah, it looks like it's a toy.
So this is like funny. Give this to your kids for a Barbie kind of thing.
Sorry.
Uh,
I mean,
so-
I like it. It just is.
It's got to be bigger, but I want to do all three sizes, I think, because it's that good of a design. I really am excited. So what are we seeing about this, C-Dub?
I like it, but a lot of people are saying they like that medium size one the best.
Interesting. It's interesting that TKell fans are liking the EDC sized, which will probably
You
make,
could sell it as a set, people say.
I think, individually or as a set. You know, you do the set as a lower price point. But yeah, I mean, look at the EDC size thing. That thing is wicked. Yeah, this is a lot to carry every day. You know what I mean?
Lady Picture Show said doesn't look like a TKell to me.
Are you insane? Are you insane, Lady Picture Show? I mean, it's pretty much an exact mashup of the Agent and the Mercenary grips. And it's got my jimping. It's got the shape of the striker blade. I think maybe he's...
Who else says it doesn't look like a TKell? He said a little bit.
When we grenade texture it, it absolutely will. But anyway, there's a lot of my influence and a lot of Bob's influence. It's got my... Anyway.
Nick Martino, the jumps give it away. I can always spot a TKell.
Yeah, and then our handle shapes
It's the
too.
grips because they're resin printed, so it doesn't have the jumping on there.
Yes, you wait.
I mean,
Once we
what do
do
you
this
call
to it, the grenade grip, once we add that, you'll be like, whoa, that's it. I can show you the picture of what it looks like with those. And then you're like, oh yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying if it had the handles, it would look like that.
Yeah, look, hold up, man. Hold up, man.
Well, let me give this away while you're looking for that. Be Less Dumb merch. You're going to need to email us your size for either a sweatshirt or a t-shirt.
I lost it. Let's go. Weird.
Brian F.
That's so strange.
Congratulations. Now you get to be less dumb with your shirt.
Yeah, or tell other
Send
people.
us an email at customerservice@TKell Knives.
You might be more dumb. I'm not really sure, but the people reading it, hopefully they will be, so you're a little more protected.
Battle grip those babies from Gus D.
Say something now.
Yeah, see, now that really looks like a TKell to me.
That's what it's going to look like when it's done. I just had to I had to make some changes. The spacing needed to be different. But look, this, and then there it is. In person. Yeah, man. That's my knife, man. You don't even know. Look. So something that I think is going to be really popular too is we're going to be giving these away, resin models, to the kids at Blade Show Texas and probably Blade Show Atlanta too. But everybody's like, I want one. So they were sharp enough that we decided to dull the tips down. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to give these to the kids and I'm going to sell them to the adults so that you guys don't get mad that you don't have a resin replica of your favorite TKell knife. And I'm going to leave the tips on the ones that we sell to the adults, because if I give them to the adults and the kids, we're not going to have enough. So we're basically going to sell these, and I guess we're going to have to start a section on the website for resin printed TKell replica blades, because people are going to go nuts for them. Look at the Night Stalker. I mean, it's an exact.
It's so cute.
The exact replica. So, and they're bendy. I mean, you could hurt somebody if you really stab them hard, but it's going to break.
Are we going to add those to the website?
Yeah, we're going to have to.
We're going to add them to the website so y'all can order.
People are already
They're gonna
screaming
be cheap,
for
what,
them.
like $5?
Yeah, I think $5, maybe $10 at
And
the most.
what about the keychain ones?
Oh, wait for it, lady. Look what I did while you weren't looking.
I don't think they're strong enough to be trainer strings
No,
because they're very.
No, they'll break.
Yeah.
It's ABS.
They're not made to be like a non-metallic knife.
Are you guys seeing this? Look at this.
It's so funny.
Tiny 002 on a keychain. Look at it. I mean, the detail on them is stupid. Like, can you see the grip?
They're not really like TSA. They're not really a knife, y'all. These are like flimsy plastic.
Yeah, you could snap it.
This isn't the non-metallic stuff that's marketed for TSA.
No, this is ABS-like resin. So you could literally snap the thing in two. Look at this 002 keychain. So freaking cool. Look. But here, let's lay them all out.
Now he's going to make earrings out of these.
You damn straight. And that's the truth. I ordered this stuff to make earrings. Look. So here's a 2.
Hunter said mice are going to take over the world with those.
Look at the DP1. Look at this guy. Right? And look at that one, the logo's on it.
Holton Workman, that's perfect for people to order one to see if they will like the knife before actually buying the knife.
Right. So these are a little small for that. So there's the 2.
Hey, Kyle.
The 3. This is the
Lacey
7.
Reber, I need the earrings.
Look at this. There's the 7. I freaking love these little
No,
things.
they're not sold out yet. We still have a few left.
What?
007s.
There's the 4.
But if you haven't ordered, get on it fast because they'll sell out quick.
And the 1. Ooh, but the detail is astonishing.
I love that Night Stalker resin.
But we can do mini. We're going to do minis in all of them. So, I mean, look, this is a life-size blade and the Night Stalker. So, by comparison, giant. I think these things are so freaking cool. So, just imagine, and I did order the hardware. Look at this. And we can paint them in colors, too.
Are you about to put the earrings on?
I'm not going to put them on, but look. That's it, man. That's ultimate TKell pride right there. I'm going to paint them in like all kind of colors. It's going to be great. But the cool thing is, we're just using our resin printer that we use for prototyping. Dare I?
Use the resin prints for handle blanks.
Dare I?
Told.
Do you know what that is?
No.
You don't?
No. Oh.
Yeah. I really shouldn't show this, right? Because it'll get ripped off.
No, mil-spec might. Not 3 to 6 months. Those we can do quickly.
The resins?
Yeah. He's joking.
If I do 132 of them, the little tiny tinies.
Let's give away one.
Which one? A keychain?
Let's do that Night Stalker resin.
Okay.
That'll be fun for somebody to win.
Yeah, we should laser our logo in it.
Hold on, let me show it. Here, I got you not on there.
I think it's cool. And yeah, if you get a little too aggressive with it, this thing will break. So don't be thinking you can.
What are we gonna call these?
I don't know. Resin model? I don't know.
Hashtag resin.
There you go.
There's the word.
So the little keychains, they'll be $5. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about the other resins. We got to see what they're going to cost. The big ones will be 10 probably.
Stuart, yeah, you send us an email. We'll let you know what we have.
I had the idea because my buddy Aaron at SIG always sends me these. Oh, am I going to get in trouble for this being plastic, little tiny thing?
I don't know.
I better be careful.
No telling.
Yeah, I should be careful.
I mean, we get into trouble for the least little thing on here.
Anyway, you guys have seen the little mini pistol plastic things. That's where the idea came from. I thought one of the guys in the shop came like, no, idiot, you did. I'm like, oh, oops. I am kind of an idiot. So, yeah, I think the resins are really neat. So that people can have them to hold and cherish forever and ever.
Lacey said I'd give 25 for the earrings. We could probably sell those for like $10, right? Because
well, the hardware, I'll total it up, but I think the earrings are rad. I
gotta wear those at Blade Show.
Oh yeah, you got which one? The 007s or we can shrink all of our stuff down because this is how we prototype. So
I'm all about the Night Stalker. That's like our blade.
We're working to get them all done and a bunch of the little tinies for Blade Show Texas and to put them on the website. But the thing is if somebody's like, I want them in pink or whatever color, we're going to have to spray paint them.
Aquanaut says, call them plastikells.
Plastikells. Holy crap.
You like it?
I love it.
And he put plastikells.
Got it. Plastikells. Got it. And then you can put the T. Kell. Yeah. You bought it. That was great. So let's get to the stuff. The stuff that people sent us this week.
Let me give away this resin thing.
Give away this resin thing. So this says, I don't know who this came care of. So if you want to be known, let me know.
Hold on, I'm not.
I'm just setting it up, man.
Kirby Smith.
Congratulations, Curb. Look at this. Okay.
Email us at customerservice@TKellKnives.com.
I'm not sure who the sender is of this. It has a shipping address.
Did you show that? Did you decide not to show that resin item that you were just teasing?
Yeah.
You change your mind?
Well, what if they steal the idea? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I understand you being
trepidatious.
Yeah.
Okay, you got me over here?
This stuff. If you sent this, tell us.
So look, it's a Youper bar because it's made in Escanaba, which is freaking awesome, which is about 4.5 minutes from where I'm from. So Escanaba Youper bar. There were 2 of them, but one of them got lost. That's a lie. One of them got eaten. I just was going to try it. And I couldn't help myself. It's freaking delicious, but it's hilarious too, because that's the Yoop. If you don't know, Youper is an Upper Peninsula. So UP, Upper Peninsula of Michigan. This is awesome. As soon as I saw this keychain, I knew 906 area code. That's the area code for the Yoop.
Who sent this stuff?
I don't know. It's freaking awesome. So look, Michigan maple syrup from Felch, Michigan. Oops, there's the price. Yeah, and then look, same company that makes the Youper bar makes these homemade saltwater taffies, and normally saltwater taffy is really chewy. This is not. It is so freaking good, and the ingredients are good, which means I'm allowed to eat it and not get killed.
We need mini B-list on Band-Aid earrings.
I wonder if they would translate. Wouldn't it just look like a little pill? Anyway.
Hammer 1978 wants to know why you have all those guns. What's your background?
That is the background.
I guess they're asking why you like guns. What's your background?
America, man. That's why I like guns. Because it's America, and they told me I could, so that's pretty much it. Right? I live in America, and I can shoot stuff, and, you know, we can skip over the Marine Corps emblem or all of my deployment patches and the fact that guns are fun to shoot, and I have a shooting range at my house, and I used to get paid by the United States Marine Corps to run them. Or maybe anyway, yeah. I like them. I like them a lot. A lot of these were gifts from our collaborators. I got good friends in the firearms industry that like guns as much.
He was just curious because he said yeehaw.
No.
Or yeah. No, he said yeah, not yeehaw.
Yeah, yeehaw would be Texas. Yeah. It's like, hell yeah, man. Because I'm in the South. You know what I forgot to do? My blue light. Sorry, guys. You couldn't really see the firearms. Yeah, I'm a shooter.
Hey, we lost like 30 people when you showed the saltwater taffy.
Weird.
I better give away another knife.
That's
Bring them back. Hey, I'm going to give away a knife.
No, it was the guns. You were talking about the guns. And then I said I was a Marine, and they're like, oh my God.
Spartan said, Tim, you look slimmer. Are you losing weight?
How do people know this? I don't even understand. Like, how do you guys know?
I told him he had to slim up to meet all his fans in Texas.
Yeah, she basically said you're big as a Buick, and nobody's going to even be able to get their arms around you at Blade Show because you're so freaking fat. And I was like, all right. I mean, and then she threatened to leave me. So I was like, I guess I better give up the Uber bars.
That's not true.
None of that happened. She would never even say or even think stuff like that. Basically, because the company has shifted more towards, I'm running around back and forth putting fires out. I'm at a desk with financial stuff and knife design and imports and machine purchases and broken stuff and sharpening and
we've been walking
acquiring
every morning. That's
material
what he's getting at.
that I don't have time to run and gun as much as I used to. Like, there's leaves on my shooting range, and I haven't shot on the shooting range in like 3 or 4 weeks, which is insane for me because that's usually 3 or 4 times a week.
Hey, Clint Moon, we are, you will get an email when it ships. I don't know if you saw when you ordered that it's 3 to 6 months to build the blade and you're reserving it. So
there is an
on what you
acknowledgement
ordered,
now too. This is something we've struggled with for years. That we put it on the website. It's in bright yellow letters and big bold letters on the knife description page. It's at the top of the knives page. It explains it when it says available. And now we had to add a click to acknowledge before you can even pay for the knife. We still are having trouble communicating that we do small batch manufacturing, that we have all the materials here.
Oh, honey, Stewart said with state line we have to present proof of boots and cowboy hats.
Yeah,
I don't think I can get you in that. I would wear that, but you
guess we're not. She's got tons of cowboy boots. I just don't own them. I can't find them comfortable enough. I wore Solomon's, man. But anyway, got more sedentary as the business grew because I was at a desk all the time. Or sharpening.
Can you say shenanigans again?
Shenanigans.
Did you say it weird or something?
I did. Don't know. It's a thing from Super Troopers.
Thanks, Alan. The Raider is one of my all-time favorite fixed blades.
Yeah. So we started like speed walking every morning, and typically it's
what size shoe are you, Hunter?
5 to 7 miles every day. Every single day. Like, what did we do today so far? So we get up. We get up early as hell. Right now, C-Dub and I have done 3.7 miles today, but for
14 wide, that's a big shoe.
In the past 30 days, we have done 5 to 8 miles. C-Dub and I every day.
Phil Billy said, "Not all Texans wear that."
That's right.
You guys really work well together, complement each other perfectly. Couldn't imagine working with my significant other, from Sean R.
Man, it's the joy of my life. It really is. I couldn't do it without her. And we're very respectful to one another.
Thanks, Brian.
And it works for us. So yeah, basically, I just started eating less crap and moving 5 miles a day.
Can we see Tim in uniform back in the day?
There's
a picture somewhere in here. Check
maybe.
in the shop.
There's one out here.
Morning walks on an empty stomach are super effective.
Look at this guy. Man.
Did you find the picture?
Yeah. Can you believe I looked like this in high school?
You were skinny.
Well, I wasn't skinny in high school, but there it is. I look like I ate this.
You don't even look like that at all. Does that look like your face at all?
I mean, this is boot camp graduation.
You're like a baby. You look like you're 13.
That's rude. Look, I look like I ate this guy. That's my boot camp graduation photo. And then I have another one, but it's like, you won't see it because I'm in a giant group of people. And then I knew this person in
Ron Izzy said stud muffin.
Whatever. You can't look at that and legally feel comfortable saying that because I went in the Marine Corps at 17. You won't. Look. This is also at boot camp. Look at that. Look at that neck. That's me. That's my long neck. Nick! I can see real far. Anyway.
Old school Baz. I thought Tim was born with a beard.
No, they don't like those. I didn't even have to shave. until
Tiny
boot camp.
TKell, LOL.
I know, like that's a scrawny dude. I did have a lot more photos at one point, but then there was somebody that thought it would be awesome to destroy a lot of my stuff.
Jay Blaney said we all look like babies in our boot camp pictures.
Yeah, right. So yeah, that's it. The year 1990.
Rob, let's see it. I want to see your boot camp graduation photo.
Who?
Rob Mezzatesta.
I just showed it.
Yes, I'm going to give away another knife.
Go back, rewind. What were you doing?
No, Rob said he looks ridiculous. He said I have the worst boot camp graduation photo.
The funniest thing is that when you look, I look back at that and I go, man, I was dumb and young, and this is who's fighting our wars. And that was 25 years ago.
Hey, Brian D, they kicked us off. We showed the FLN doing a cutting test, and they shut us down because they said it was a gun, and we had to appeal. And
the cool thing is they actually listened. So thanks to whoever, nameless person, that gave me the Yoop stuff. I assume they're a Yooper. I ate the chocolate bar, one of them already. The other one I'm assuming is for C-Dub. It's really good, and it's got quality ingredients, so it's delicious. And so thank you. We will use these, and I'm going to display the keychain and eat the other stuff.
Okay, did we go through everything that you said we were going to go through on this live?
I don't know. You tell me.
Did we, Hunter?
Let me get over here and get the stuff from Raymond Johnson, who sends the most stuff. If you guys see the pocket dump we did this week.
I haven't released it yet. We did another pocket dump in the shop, and like everything Tim is carrying is from Raymond Johnson.
Okay, so this is just a letter from Raymond. Yeah, there's like so many pieces in my, because he likes the same type of tools that I do. So I'm just gonna put this over here. This is the Gerber Armbar Slim Drive. And it is impervious. Do we have a knife? I got a million of them. I put my board on top of them. Jeez. So I'm just doing a live unboxing. Raymond just sends lots of stuff.
Live unboxing, honey. You're so modern.
I know. You had to teach me that term.
Put it under the camera.
Oh, sorry.
That's a bad unboxing.
I'm not a good YouTuber. YouTube. This is the worst knife in the world for opening packages.
EDC Associate, you can still carry CW sometimes.
Yeah, it depends on where.
I usually just let him be my protector. But if I'm by myself, I will.
Yeah, she will.
I carry my gun in my purse. I don't carry it on me unless I'm by myself.
Yeah, she
probably should.
Well, she wants to have more training before we do all that. And, you know, oh, so this is rad.
The cat is running around here somewhere.
So this is the Gerber armbar. Of course, I think it's awesome, and I will use it because I use all the stuff that Raymond sends me because we have similar tastes in tools. So thanks, dude. There's that. What's this? Here's a knife. This is...
Everything's going to come around like every quarter.
Carson Design CRKT. So we got a little G10 inlay. That may be... CRKT does a lot of these injection molded sheaths. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I put it
a little mini.
I put it on me where somebody couldn't just take it off of me, like
crossbody. They'd have to rip her whole head off.
Yeah.
Vero Engineering Fulcrum Mini Glow Rhino. I think it's funny that this is a Glow Rhino collab, and I will keep to myself as to why I think that's funny. I know those guys anyway. So this is kind of a cool tool. Glow Rhino. Little mini bits. This is nice. Vero's he's a machinist by trade. He's a pretty good designer for functional tools like this. Josh Lindsay bought me this freaking awesome tool that Jacob stole at the shop, but it's still technically mine. So yeah, it's got tritium in it. I love this. I'm gonna have to. This is gonna go.
It says that Gerber's sweet. I carry one with my bit for lashing screws.
That's gonna go in my rotation.
Doc Hanley, Tim is opening boxes. Get the Band-Aids ready.
Right. I don't ever cut myself, though. So this says D2 steel. It has the face of some sort of an angry animal on it. And this monkey. You guys know the company? Because I don't. It's a really nice little nicker, a little small guy. You could quarter wrap that and get a little more grip. It's a little slick, but the knife is nice, and so is the clip. D2 is great steel, full flat grind, so probably 1.125 thick.
Yeah, I have to refrain from saying stuff about companies that do bad stuff because then we look like we're doing bad. So I just can't say it anymore. I have to be quiet.
Spyderco, I always like their stuff. They make good quality stuff.
Vero and ProTech are unveiling a collab at Texas.
That's a funky little blade shape there, isn't it? Sheep's foot?
I just heard funky little shack in my head when you said that.
Shaquille. I like the OD green. Their texture on their G10 is always really good. Spyderco. Thank you, Raymond. Necklace carry and belt carry stuff.
Nick, maybe we will, Hunter, maybe we will do that with the tactile.
Ooh.
You might reach out to them.
Yeah, we're going to have to because Will already wants me to do that, and I'm giving him some sharpening belts. I have so many cool freaking Leathermans because of Raymond. Ooh. A Wingman. I like that it's spring-loaded.
Nick said it's just a button lock synapse. No thanks. Nice Spyderco from PJ.
So I love Leathermans. The whole family is outfitted with Leathermans because of Raymond. And he always gives me these freaking cool cases. I use them. Every day I have a Leatherman on me of some sort. Thanks to Raymond.
Tim, can you reach out to Tactile and see if they'll do a pairing with us?
Are you telling me that, or is that somebody else?
I am.
I was going to talk to him about it, Blade. Why?
Because other people are saying that would be cool.
Yeah, and they're American made too. And, you know, nothing against our neighbors up the road. Big idea. Everybody manufactures the way they want to, but it does make a lot more sense. So for us to do an American manufacturer, they do all the stuff in house, and Will's a freaking genius and an outstanding machinist. I actually was going to get them to help me make some blades, but then the wheels.
Are you going to show that mini TS-87?
No.
You change your mind.
I did. Because what if they steal the idea? Anyway, Nipex. On my pocket dump this week, you'll see a set of Nipex that aren't the rubber handle. I really like this. They just make the best little small
Frank
micro
EDC
pliers.
said, "Hey Tim, have you had time to put some work into the printed scales?"
No, we're trying to do this show. This is another Vero. So this is a miniature version, and this looks to be 3D printed of the bomb. I forget what they call this thing. But this is cool for micro bits. I'll use that. And then this looks like, so this stuff that Raymond sent, it's all small stuff. Swiss Tools makes very high quality stuff. Man, this is going to go to Blade Show with me.
But you will do the printed scales for Frank, right?
Yeah, of course. I just have had to shift focus because the guy that's going to clean those up is going to be busy with getting me the DP1 stuff, grips done.
Nautilus and Warren EDC resin, please, from Jeff Esterline.
I could do that.
This is an awesome EDC unboxing. Raymond
Right?
really hooked you up.
Thanks, Raymond. You always give me the coolest stuff, and then I end up carrying it, and then people get jealous. So, thanks, guys. We always enjoy gifts. That's why we try to give so much back, because I'm so honored when people take the time to give me stuff that they're interested in. That means a lot, because that's what I do. You know, I give away my blades to people that watch and support us, and I love my stuff. So that's why I really appreciate it. I mean, 99% of the stuff that you see in this room is from you guys either trading with me to teach me about the knife industry and the EDC industry.
Do you have any hatchets? Somebody
Personal?
gave you a Montana Knife Company hatchet, I thought, didn't they?
Where did that go? That's odd.
I thought it was hanging up there.
It's not.
The cat probably knocked it down.
Whoops. It's somewhere. Who did I trade for that?
I don't remember.
Long time ago. But I do have a Montana Knife Company
Hey, we got
hatchet.
about 10 minutes left, so I'm going to do another giveaway. Should I do another mystery giveaway?
We should talk about guns again and lose another 30 people. How many people you got now, lady?
411.
411. Look, Let's have some fuzzy water because I am dehydrated from our.
See you in
Run
Tennessee.
walk.
Next giveaway, Night Stalker CG, please and thank you. Do we have any blims that I could give away?
The problem with those is that's the ones that we're turning into Nautilus because the kerf is terrible.
So we'll do another mystery.
I mean, I got an MR1 right here. I got a, what's this? Another MR1. Yeah, I got a, what do you call it? You know, adversary. Uh-oh.
What?
CQC and AEBL.
Hey, we need that. Are you trying to give that one away?
No, we gotta send this to somebody. Right?
Yeah, I think so.
I got an adversary for that. Anyway, that's what I just have in this bucket right here.
Christopher Tweety. Sorry, I know I'm not saying that right, but he said, "I'm always up for a gun conversation." And then somebody else said, "Tell us about how great the P320 is."
I'm mixed on the P320. So I shoot the P320 incredibly well, like super, super well. I don't know why. I've won a few competitions with one and I shoot it so accurately. It's a very accurate pistol. I've run and gunned and dropped and kicked and all the other things, and I've never had an ND or an AD. I've never had the thing shoot me or anybody else
It's
that I've ever been
hashtag
around.
surprise, not mystery.
I have built some P320s. Like I have one on the wall that I built on the X5 platform with the new stainless steel lower. And it's got an aim point acro, and my buddy Irv Stone at Barstow Precision Barrels made me a 6.5-inch threaded stainless steel barrel. And that freaking pistol, tight lock up, it's 56 ounces. So that bitch is heavy, but it's a comp style gun. And I will put it speed wise because of the trigger work I've done and durability and recoil eating wise against anything that anybody else can shoot. And I also have another AXG Scorpion 320 that does well. I like 226s a lot. Like that's.
I don't know if this makes any difference, but I noticed the last person that won, they were like the last entry. So I don't know. Maybe
so nobody's going to enter. Everybody's going to wait.
I just saw his entry come up, and then like right after that, he won.
So if nobody's going to be first and everybody's trying to be last, how's that going to work?
I mean, I'm sure it was a coincidence. But...
Kawinky dink. So yeah, that's the P320. I have a pretty ultra rare SIG MP 320, which was a chassis that I'm working on now. I haven't really finished it, but it does have a slide and trigger group, and I'm waiting on my buddy Irv Stone to make me a 7-inch barrel for that guy, because that'll be a PCC. Pretty rad. I don't hate the P320. I'm not a huge striker fire guy, but I shouldn't really say that because I've got 5 P365s of various flavors. I think the fuse, the P365 fuse with this 4.3
Raymond's sending you another package. Zeke said, when we have the FFL, I'm ready to order.
Last I heard, we're like weeks away from it. We had to change the address of the manufacturing portion of it. So that kind of did some weird stuff. But they got to come out and do their final inspection.
Somebody that has a CQC order, how long are they?
The only thing that should be holding that back might be a grip color. So reach out via email, because otherwise you should have that. That's my guess.
Wait time on that Be Less Dumb merch if people were to order that on the website.
Band-Aids, Band-Aid patches, and we got them. So those will go out.
Sweatshirts and hoodies.
Sweatshirts and hoodies a week to 2 weeks.
T-shirts, not sweatshirts and hoodies.
I know what you meant. Hoodies and t-shirts a week to 2 weeks. We have a big order in, and he is starting those.
So if you want that, email us as soon as possible so we could get the size.
If they're not popular, they'll ship in like a week because he's making a bunch. If they're crazy popular, 2 to 3 weeks.
So the website says 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 to 3. It's totally reasonable because the guy is 5 miles up the road, which is cool. We have an industrial park up the road, and we got a nickel boron dude, and then we got literally next door neighbors to our apparel guy. Cool, right? We're super fortunate.
Any last questions? We got about 5 minutes left.
Yeah.
Casey Curtis wants to know if we have camo hats left. Well, I know we were low.
I need to see. Remind me to check that order, Dustin, if you're on. Jot that down. Put a pen on it.
Nautilus and Warren EDC, please. Trying to figure out my third TKell knife.
Oh, you want to see them?
I suppose.
There's a Nautilus, and all I have is the resins of the Warren EDC. Did I bring it in here? Let's see. Let me Warren EDC if I can find it. There it is. So this is going to be the package. It's going to come in. My name, Melissa Backwood's name, and the name of the knife. You guys figure out that I like this font like a lot? Okay.
Kylie, you can email us. I know we shipped most of them, so it could be a grip color.
There's a Nautilus. This is a 125 thick.
Will be wants multicam hats, please.
The multicam ones they have are ugly. I do not like the ones that the company we buy them from make. They're really bad. I wish they made a better looking one, but they just don't. And I've been unable to source one with the quality that I like in our hats. So I don't know. They're ugly.
Peach said TKell hot dogs, question mark.
I mean, I like hot dogs. So here's the Warren EDC as it's going to ship with the grip on it, but it's going to come with the standard set of grips, which will be BattleLocks at that point, I hope, and extended grips, which will be extended BattleLocks. So it should be, so let's do it grip to grip. So the grips are about the same length. It's just a heavier, thicker grip than the the Piranha grip, and blade length a little shorter on the Warren EDC. So this is based on the Night Stalker platform. So it'll use a Night Stalker sheath. So there's the two, side by each. I should start painting these resins so they come on camera.
Mountain Guy EDC says, when can I order another combatant with the battle worn finish? Do we have any left on the website? Because if you ordered one on the website, it would come battle worn.
Right.
I don't know if they sold out or not.
I don't think they did, but it depends on if they're surface ground or not. Excuse me for just a second.
So we'll be here next week, and then the following Sunday we'll be off because we'll be driving home from
That's
Texas.
correct.
So maybe I'll try to do a live on that Saturday from the show if we have time.
Yeah, we'll try. I mean, if
it's too busy, I won't be able to.
Yeah, from what it sounds like, everybody that follows us is going to be at Texas. So we may be like...
Is that the Doom font?
It's the TKell font.
Warrior TS87 grips, and he asks every week, do you know what's going on with those?
No. Here's the thing. I got the material on order. I get promised a timeline. I give you the timeline, and then it doesn't happen. Hence, a big part of the reason everything's going to start coming standard with the BattleLock stuff, because I can control that number. And I don't have to wait on somebody else to make the stupid grips. I'll make them. So it works great. I think maybe we should just ship it with a secondary choice so that you can get your tool.
003 drop?
I am bringing all of the extra specialness to the 003. So once I get all that design work done, end of the year, maybe do another drop on 003 to wait till you see it with all the fanciness that we've added to it.
If y'all didn't enter yet, got another minute before I draw hashtags.
I know that we did not get the grips material in for the TS87s this week. I know we didn't get it. So I'll follow up again. I am sorry. I do not That's the problem with being kind of a mid-size manufacturer. We rely on a lot of other people in the United States to get material to us in a timely fashion.
Tom just asked about the 004. So all the agents that were not done good by that first machine shop are being redone.
Yeah, so I have the final. Anyway, that was a big part of why we had to switch over, because somehow they shortened the blade and then they made them all, and the grip stuck over the choil and the bevel, which is weird because that's not the handmade one was not like that, and the approved prototype was not like that. And then they made 800 of them wrong, so the grips didn't fit at all. So I had to start over.
Jesus Martinez wants to know if you can choose between Battle Worn or Recon Distressed anymore after this.
I don't know. Depends on if people even want it. I mean, when we switched from the Battle Worn to the Recon Distressed, we just did it because that was the only option that we had. And people really, really, really missed the Battle Worn, and we had no option. Well, now we have it back. And
he said he understands it's been waiting since June. I know. I'm sorry.
I know, man. That's crazy. June of last year for the...
When we got all our grips in, they were missing out of that order, and we've never gotten them since then. I mean, there might be multicam or some other color, right?
Can I send you the thing and give you some amount of refund? That's stupid on our behalf to have taken that long.
What coating is on the standing rifle far left? It looks good.
Far left? Let me see if I can see in the monitor. Okay, so that's the farthest left, this one. That's a Daniel Defense. That's what they call FDE. So it kind of looks like Dookie or chocolate. I mean, that's what's interesting. Daniel Defense's stuff is like the FDE is brown.
All right, I'm going to draw this mystery surprise.
If that's the one you're talking about.
You don't know what you're going to get, knife.
The furthest one left, that is a 5.56 AR with a 16-inch. It's a Daniel Defense, which is a great rifle. I have other rifles that I think are better quality for the same price point.
Casey Shelton.
Casey, you won. What'd you win? What'd you give it?
It's a mystery knife.
Supplies. You can sell it and fund your trip to Blade Show, Texas. Now the 1.3N is a Seekins Precision, if that's the one you're talking about, and they don't make that coating anymore. It's like this distressed OD green. But I will tell you, my rifles that get the most hard use and are the best and flattest shooting and fastest triggers and lightest weight are my Seekins.
We're over time now, honey.
How many people are here with us?
400.
And did you do an extra thanks guys for sticking around? YouTube was nice to us, and I didn't touch any firearms this week or last. Look at how this hand looks really pale because the light's over here, and this one looks normal.
They're two different colors.
That's weird, right?
Trainwise Fitness, Tim and CW, thank you for these live streams and your generosity.
Yeah, thanks, man.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate it.
Thank y'all.
Anything else? Last minute request. Why am I standing with my leg out like this? Like Captain Morgan. All right, guys. Have a great Sunday. Thanks for being here. If you need anything, I know for sure the TS-87 thing really... that bugs me. I really want to get something in your hands, at least for now, and maybe we can send, or not maybe, we will send the grips when they come in, if you're cool with that. Anybody else had any questions, comments, moans and groans, please email us, customerservice@TKellKnives.com. Thank you guys for spending part of your day with us. Have a great week, and God willing, we will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.